Well, this morning's Business Spotlight, we're looking at a realtor in our area. We've got Dino Guagenti with us. He is a broker and the owner of CCR Realtors. And thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell us about all the services that you offer because I'm sure it's probably more than just trying to sell a home.
No, we offer a lot of stuff besides selling a home. We have auctioneers. We got 3 auctioneers right now, looking at a fourth. We have property management we do here as well. We're really big in the commercial division as far as commercial real estate. We're the biggest commercial company in the area. So yeah, we do a lot more than just residential real estate, but our number one biggest focus obviously is our residential sales.
What do you think? Do you have one area that's growing more than another, or is everything staying kind of pretty steady right now?
The market's been is kind of shifting down just a little bit. I mean, things are still selling fast, but that on the market 1 day's kind of come back a little bit. Things are on the market 3-4 days, so it's just a little bit longer. But historically, when rates go up, it really doesn't affect the market that much. Just people have to spend less money and can't spend quite as much on a home as before. But if you need a house, you need a house. If you're getting married, you have kids, somebody passed away. So people with the house situation, sometimes you don't have a whole lot of choice.
Okay, so do you have several locations too, or what area do you span for CCR?
Yeah, we're in Putnam County. We have a location in Calida. We have a location in Bluffton, and we just opened up a new location in Wapakoneta.
Okay, so really the whole area you can serve. And do you think it's making a difference that you have such a big team in your area because you have a lot of employees, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of realtors. It's to our strength. It's a benefit because when you go to a smaller company, you got 2 or 3 agents. That's all they have. With us, you got 50, 60 agents, and the sphere of people they can bring in to show your property is a lot bigger than a smaller company. So the size is definitely a benefit as far as selling your home.
Now you mentioned that you do auctioneer service. That
Uh-huh.
seems kind of unique. I mean, why do you do that?
Well, Michael Miller and Elaine Weary pretty much head up our auction services. Michael's been doing this forever, but we can list a house. Here's what people don't realize: we can do it's a package. We can go in, clean your house out for you, sell all the chattel in your house, auction the house off, full service, clean outs. We do everything. So if you come to us and say, "Hey, grandma's house, she's gone now. What can you do?" We're going to do the whole thing from cleaning it out to selling everything at the auction to selling the house or auction the house off. So people don't realize that we're complete service as far as that. One phone call gets it all done for you.
Yeah, I think people don't realize that. Also,
No,
like if you're selling your home, I assume you can give us tips like people don't like this, so hide that or whatever that you want to help them sell the home as fast as possible.
right, right. You're real big on curb appeal. Everything's about curb appeal. It's how it looks, different areas. I mean, you never know what's going to attract somebody, but when you pull up the house and there's weeds all over the place and the house is a mess, you're doomed before they walk in the property. So we're really big on when you pull up to, especially on nice days like this. Winter's a little harder, but in the summertime, in the fall and the spring, when it's prettier out, we always push the exterior of the house, how it looks, because that first impression is huge.
Yeah, you mentioned the seasons. Is there a time of year that is better than another that you guys are, busier maybe than any other time of the year?
Anymore, we stay busy up to the end of the year. I mean, January, February, if it's really cold, it has nothing to do with snow or anything. It's the coldness. If it gets below zero out, everything just shuts down. But if it's a fairly nice, relaxed fall, winter, January, February, then we just keep going. But historically, our summers, spring, early spring, summer is our best months. Usually, believe it or not, July is one of our worst months because biggest vacation month of the year. So people are on vacations, but it's a cycle. You can pretty much write down pretty much your cycle, what time of the year. But yeah, January, February slower. July is a little bit shaky. But other than that, we stay steady all year long as the weather works with us.
Well, thank you, Dino, for joining us today. It's really neat to hear about your business and what you're doing
Thank
in our
you.
area.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Holly.
All right, don't go away. First edition continues in a moment.